Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Tales of Arise. It's actually been a bit since I played this. I think last I played it was like mid or early December. Now it's January 3rd. So with that, also I want to say Happy New Year. And let's go ahead and continue exploring this city. All I can remember is how everyone coexisted
Looks like we get
here.
to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Between the Renans and the Dahnans. I don't think I talked to any of the smiths here. Right, craft and enhance. I think we're okay on those for now. Can we craft the flare? You know, actually, I think I did go to this guy. Oh dang, that's a lot weaker than the basic rifle. I'm surprised I never had that. Can't do those, can't do that. Okay. With that in mind then, we'll head right on out of here.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yeah, this guy does. Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes? Right. Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town. You're looking for zoogle tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Adalina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What, is someone worried they're being poisons? Rena is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. Sure, we got them. Sure, we can stand to give away that many. Wonderful, thank you very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils. Oh, you're the one who's making them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course, please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could maybe also turn some of those tusks into Alphen. Never mind. I think we're going to head out now. Very well, thank you again for your generosity. Alright, for that we got some gold and some SP. That works.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
He's got a good point. What's this kid looking at? The view here's amazing. The city's built over that huge forest. Even with these big buildings on top, it doesn't even budge. This armored soldier guy said it was because this is the realm of Earth. Yes, that would make sense.
What's this thing?
Found some gold on the ground. Nice. And some beef. Sweet. Man, this is a beautiful city, though. Really cool style. I love it. Alright, so... Alright, there's the map button. We checked out the training grounds. We could check out some of... Now let's head left. Let's check out what's down this way.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Well, I pretty much did the previous lore too in Cicladel. Across here is the Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go. Where exactly does it want us to go? Look around Vincent some more. Okay. So this may actually be where they want us to go. So we see how working the quarry is.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Okay, mining site 1.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What? That's such kindness. Heck yeah, but you know what they say, hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find the motivation to work in the first place. You got me there. What's going on here? Hey, this isn't a good spot to be lying down. You might get hurt. Everything okay? Oh, sorry, I just felt a little off all of a sudden and needed to rest. Maybe the air's getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some fresh air for a while. I keep a close eye on the workers' health and any injuries that occur. You have to in order to keep these things safe as possible. Check out my guns. I've been building them up working with my pickaxe. Impressive, huh? They sure are. I've got a feeling you're going to do well in the training grounds. I won't get too cocky. Your opponents aren't going to just sit still and let you chip at them like those rocks you're used to.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
That's a very good question. Alright, let's see what else we can find then. Phew, nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of back-breaking work. Am I right?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Okay. And that brings up very good points, because this kingdom, this realm, is very different. With that coexistence feeling to it. The feeling of, sorry about that. Feeling of more choice.
More enemies.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Man, she's so hesitant. I wonder if she knows something about Dohalim then, and just doesn't say. Because otherwise she's very strong on it. Very strong. Up ahead is the Gilan Wood. It's outside of our patrol area and it's dangerous there, so stay away. But I want to go anyway. Come on. Alright then, I guess let's go
I guess
and...
that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Yeah. Let's talk about these errands though first.
Okay.
Or this one anyways. I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? Talk about the huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. It attacks even Zoogles? Now, that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it.
Got it.
In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with their eyes closed.
Great.
You mean Shionne? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Traslida Highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
Right.
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Claiming a bounty.
What are
Wait
you gonna
a
use the
second.
prize money for?
What else?
Great dragon.
Even until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shionne's alley.
Yeah, that dragon we are way too weak to take on. So that's one we're gonna do later down the line.
Should this really be here?
No, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Getting a peach gel? Hey. Alright, yep, that goes to training grounds. Interesting, that's right next to the palace, too. Could talk to the guards, but that's okay. Before we talk with her again, Kisara, I think was her name. Go there. Can I just enter without... Nah, I should probably just talk with her.
Hey!
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Shionne, loose cannon emblem attains. Max AG? Yeah, fantastic. What can she unlock? Lunar corruption. Causing explosion that launches the enemy into the air. Ooh. Art casting mobility. Allows you to move around while casting arts. Makes it easier for you to trigger over limits. Makes it easier to inflict physical ailments on enemies. Interesting. Can I get anything good with Alphen yet? Since he's the main one I use. Is there any on HE? Well... Increase boost strike damage. That's pretty much... hold on. But dang, she is loose cannon. Woo!
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
He is an interesting lord, I've got to say.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.